So here we have this week's sneaker releases, and the first one up is the Nike LeBron. It's called Next Genesis, and there's three different colorways. I think the way the silhouette looks is kind of like rolling back to LeBron's earlier silhouettes, and they're quite sort of chunky and rugged and big looking. Personally, I'm not a fan of these, but I think might be some nice sort of colorways that come out for it. And also on the 4th of February, we've got the Salomon XT Whisper. I think this is a silhouette that is just quite sort of neutral really, and still a cross-training type sneaker. To me, I think they've released quite a few women's colorways, but this one is more greys and blacks, which is a good thing. And if you're in the market for these, then definitely worth checking out. And also on the 5th of February, which I'm going to try and go for, but if I miss out, I miss out, because they're quite limited at the moment, but it's the New Balance 1906L and the suede black, and there's a brown version. The one that I'm interested in is the black version, mainly for sort of going out, sort of smart wear really. But again, if I don't get them, it's not a big deal. And also on the 5th of February, you've got the Converse Weapon Ritual Red. I think this is quite a nice looking pair. I have tried a pair of Weapons before, this sort of low cut, and they're quite okay to wear. Not the most comfortable, but at the end of the day, it's a Converse. And also on the 5th of February, you've got the Adidas Superstar Vintage, and this is the footwear white colorway. And I think these sneakers tend to be sort of slightly better in quality in terms of material, hence why the vintage name. But it got a classic sort of look to it, and then also got aged out midsole and toe cap. And also on the 5th of February, which I gather would be expensive, is Adidas Y3 Superstar Black, and this is more for people who are interested, I guess, in more fashion conscious type wear. But this is okay in my eyes, nothing amazing. And also on the 5th of February, you've got the Invincible X on Cloudmonster 2. I'm not sure whether these ones are meant for more for running, but they're quite sort of rugged, and I'm sure the foam is really good on these. I've never tried a pair of Ons before, but the look of them doesn't really appeal to me, and I think I've said it before on the channel, but I'm not really a fan of high foam stack sneakers. I just don't get on with them, and it's mainly because I'm a heavier person. So for me, I'm just not that interested in them. But I would like to sort of try them out just to see how they are. And also on the 6th of February, we've got the New Balance Salehe Bembury 1500. There's a couple of different colorways which I'll show on screen, but I think for me, I'm not sure which is the right colorway, because there's this more of a sort of beige color, and then there's this grey color, so I'm not sure which one's the right one. But both pairs look nice. Maybe it's both of them together, I don't know, but they look nice. The 1500s aren't the most comfortable, and these are going to be retailing for quite a lot of money as well. And also on the 6th of February, which I thought was going to be dropping on Air Max Day, but it looks like they're releasing them early, is the Nike Air Max DN8, and this is the Hyper Pink colorway. I think this one might be quite limited, I'm not sure, but this is probably one of the nicer ones. It's not something that I would personally wear myself, but in terms of sort of checking out the silhouette, being an Air Max fan, I would like to sort of see how they are. And also on the 6th of February, you've got the Nike Air Max Plus in black and University Gold. This is just another sort of standard pair, and if you're a lover of Air Max Pluses, then I'm sure and you're in the market for one, then this is a good one to get. And also on the 6th of February, we've got the New Balance 1500 Dusty Blue. I think this one's a nice execution as well, just being light blue and brown colour with a little bit of orange red tint to it. Overall, a nice looking sneaker. And also on the 7th of February, you've got the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro, and this is in the black and aluminium colorway. I think this one's a nice one as well. Very sort of straightforward. Looks like it's got nice sort of upper materials, and overall sort of a nice execution. And also on the 7th of February, you've got the Nike Air Superfly. I think these ones are more for women, and they look like they're women's shoes, but I think the midsole's must be quite cool on them in terms of being more modern tech. So I think it's got some sort of Phylon or EVA midsole. And also on the 7th of February, which is a size exclusive, and it's been loaded up already, it's the Adidas Shanghai anniversary. This is part of their City series, so I feel like these might be quite sort of popular. I think in the UK, especially with the football fans, it seems to be one of those ones where people sort of are after them. And also on the 7th of February, we've got the Remy Teviera Converse Cons, and this is the Fast Break Pro, and I thought these look quite nice, even though they're black colorway. The leather quality on there looks a bit sort of above average, and I actually don't think it looks too bad in terms of the silhouette. And also on the 7th of February, we've got the Haven Asics Gel Nimbus 10.1, and this is using the midsole outsole combination of a gel Kayano 14 and then the upper is the Nimbus. And so basically, you know, I think it looks fine. It looks very similar to the Kayano 14, so you can't go wrong with a pair of these. And also on the 7th of February, you got the Nike Air Max 1 Valentine's Day Black, and there's also this pink colorway. Again, this is more for Valentine's Day and more for the women out there, I suppose. And it looks like it's got some sort of D-Bros on there as well, I guess in line with Valentine's Day. And also on the 8th of February, you got the Nike Air Max Habanero Red, and this is again a women's exclusive, and again for Valentine's Day, so not something that I'm into, but I understand, you know, for the women out there. And also on the 8th of February, you got the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic Reimagined. I think this is the pair that's one of the most popular ones in February, and I think a lot of people will be after these. Personally, I'm not going to go for them because I know I won't wear them, but I do appreciate them, and I do think they're a cool looking sneaker. I think if it was a low cut, I'd probably be more interested, which I'm in the minority of, but overall it's still a cool looking sneaker. And also on the 8th of February, you got the Nike Air Diamond Turf Premium signing day. I think this is going to be again a US exclusive because of the fact that Deion Sanders is mainly a US type sports celebrity, so I think, you know, over here this is the type of stuff that doesn't get released in the UK and EU, but it's still a very nice looking sneaker. And also on the 8th of February, you got the Nike Kobe 9 Elite Masterpiece. I think this one's going to come out. I'm not sure about these in terms of how popular they will be, but at the end of the day, they've got that sort of weird high top shape to them, and I'm not that interested in them, but I'm sure, like, you know, for basketball they probably work. And also on the 8th of February, you got the Juliana Salazar Asics Gel Kayano 14. I think these look really nice in my opinion, and you know, definitely if you're into sort of Kayano 14s, it's definitely worth checking out.